Welcome to my presentation of PowerPoint about software and operating system with hardware. My name is Ezekiel Raka Pamkas. Name 1723053 and my class 17.5A.05. And now I am gonna teach you and explain about software operating system with hardware. Now, software and hardware, the operating system above is software outlet is some technology carry data output and input on one vessel or on a read system. Software operating system is message apa tempat atau juga vessel of manage system data yang memuat resource data. Yang interface even can manage the data, even manage storage. And as hmm, as software and hardware, it can interaction with user interface or use a system interface. Hardware is component like CPU, motherboard, and hard drive. This hardware has been internal, like monitor, mouse, keyboard, can connected into CPU or into of the data of software. Motherboard can input and output to the software itself. Now, the the right thing about point and they our benefit about software and hardware in our own system. Point and benefit about software on operating system. Point of software can make data transfer to CPU and motherboard with the system operate with like coding and decode the data. But and benefit this software is external data, storage, and input and output inside. Now, point and benefit about hardware. Point about hardware in all system can uh, can send those data external to the system operation and create the data we set in to software atau the motherboard inside. The benefit about this hardware is can be media or send some data to send the external storage in software. Software and hardware, they they unique and they jenisnya. The unique and jenisnya hardware is home home apa have have physical like monitor, mouse, keyboard, motherboard, and CPU. Doing physical process like data can be the CPU or hard disk. Those have special system access the system on physical hard disk or CPU, and they inside have software too. Jenisnya atau some component is input device, output device, progress device, and storage device. Now the unique and some the component of a software is can make and can grow the data itself. We can make with coding or some system and we can grow it with system. Then software can be uh, active. Hmm. And next is insert digital or insert data. Yeah, not have a physical like hard disk, but they can system coding and make it alive, but no have physical. And next can be broken because it's data inside, but data can be broke because of virus or malware. The component have is system software, application software, and programming software. Is this three have like the data send like the coding can be made to some people or data. Now, this differ about the software and hardware of operating system. The difference of software and hardware is they same hardware is have physical real and can be touched, but the shape of software is imagination. It can be distorted and well, it is a data because no clear the damage about how this damage can be uh, broke or can fire ignite because the engineer of our motherboard can hot, but the data with the damage is virus, error, or bug. Process. The hard disk or process it can make the crafting or manufacturing, but the software of the data is it can write and can grow it with coding atau programming. The They kegantungannya don't can work work without the software itself. It can be work or uh, alive. But software can be alive with hard disk because they have some vessel to place of the data to CPU input output well can in and out. The storage untuk this storage of hardware or name of our computer have physical layer. It can save with workbooks or table, but data can be saved with some storage media like HDD and SDD. Now, why hardware and software we need it? Because hardware can be used of some of all of us use with some electrical and can crack those hardware. The which use some mouse, keyboard, or monitor, even PC too, can be created with our hand. They can repair inside and outside their physical or technology, not inside CPU. And yes, can repair CPU and motherboard, but not the inside of data. Software is some system can be coded and can be decoded, can be make the system make the hardware alive, but software can be alive because hardware, the vessel of the data. We can program the software with the data, make a lot data in storage, output, input, and make some website or some system about this device. Now, the our conclusion and our saran about about our hardware and software. Saran about hardware and software. We are we are as the coding hardware and software. Enough can build physical can be crafting software can be with system recording make with self website, but even website can be framed or hardware can be called crafting, but crafting is coding or repair it the system. Can read but to fix it, it can be hour or half hour. It have malware or virus inside, but all uh, or hardware is broke or in the fire. The conclusion about all software hardware operation system, but this system, our coding people atau our programming people, these two are more useful to make system and computer. We can't crafting, we can't coding, we can't decoding the system. Even we can even device or device even storage. So we can use form, we can create, we can imagine about our coding to make website or apps. And now it's I'm of the presentation about software and hardware all operating system. And thank you. If my word or have um, mistake or not, I'm sorry. Thank you.